is Friday, March 30th, 7:45 a.m. My best friend and I are getting ready to go down to the LA Flower Mart where we're gonna get a bunch of flowers for tomorrow because you know I'm not trying to pay for flower arrangements for this baby shower. We're just in a giant refrigerator right now. It's so freezing in here. It's so cold. All right, mission accomplished. We got some greens. Now time to find some actual colorful flowers. My nose is so red from being in that refrigerator. All right, update. We have flowers. We have color. I feel like I sit there and like read a book and then when I'm done with it, I don't put it back. I just leave it on here. Oh. So but it's kind of cool though, yeah. Right? My eye itches. I better not have pink eye too.
It's not pink eye, it's sty.
Are styes contagious?
No. Styes are like pimples. Like, are pimples contagious? I guess.
Sometimes. They have bacteria.
Yeah, but just...
This is probably the coolest book ever. I want one of my face like this. So we're at World Market shopping for like lemonade, and I just saw the best thing ever. Biscoff cookie butter. This is so rare, so hard to come by. She just tried Biscoff cookie butter for the first time. So good. So oily. Here come the rentals. So once the rentals arrived, Nicole and I started arranging all the tables and chairs and putting all the cushions on them. And then once we were done with that, we moved on to the flowers. So we did the flower arrangements ourselves. We went to the LA Flower Mart, got the flowers, and I wanted them to have that rustic bohemian style to them. So here's kind of a little bit of the progress. I think we did a pretty okay job, but this wasn't done yet. Look how freaking cute this is. These are, what are these, Oreos?
Oreo shooters.
Oreo shooters.
Oreo
how
shooters.
Cute. And the baby's name is Madeline, so there's M's on it. Ah, so cute. And this is a cake. We're gonna put fresh flowers on it. These are so cute with the little like wreath. It's perfect. So I have this tendency of being just overly optimistic about everything. Like all week long I was just saying, it's fine, everything's already done. Like we don't have that much to do. We'll do everything on Friday, it'll be fine. Friday comes, I stayed up so late just trying to get everything done and everything's still not done. It's like 7:45 in the morning. So I still have stuff to do, but I never learn. It's just always the same thing. I always procrastinate thinking that it's gonna be fine. Like in my head, it's like everything perfectly works out, but when it comes to execution, definitely doesn't work out that way. So these are the leftover flowers from yesterday that I just put in some water so that I can use them for more decorations this morning. So one thing I'm doing so that I don't spend extra money on decorations that I'm never going to use again, I'm finding little things around the house that I can use as extra decor items outside. For example, I have this faux sheep thing rug that I'm gonna put outside by the dessert table and right in front of this peacock chair that's in my spare room. And actually what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put the fresh flowers like all throughout here. And I think I'll also add this pillow. Goes with that bohemian vibe. I think that's perfect. Huh? I think that's perfect. Can you imagine how painful that would be if it popped? Ooh.
We sink.
So my plan was for the balloon weights to sink down to the bottom of the pool so it looked like the balloons were coming out of the pool, but that didn't quite work out. So these stupid balloon weights don't sink to the bottom of the pool, so I'm just gonna improvise and use these leftover rocks and bricks. Alright, so I'm finally ready. I'm so lucky that my friends and family came out to help me today. Serena, how's it going over here?
All done.
Looking good. Check out the balloons. Turned out exactly how I planned it. I need to move my car. I actually got ready in like 5 minutes today. Oh, you guys. Honestly, the books were more than enough. I love those books. Oh, how cute! Oh my god, it's a chihuahua. It's like a little stamp for my address, and it's a chihuahua silhouette. Guys, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's so freaking cute. So the shower started at noon on an absolutely perfect Saturday. I just love how this corner turned out. It was just exactly the amount of that bohemian rustic look that I wanted. So we had friends from home, friends from college, some of John and Maria's families. And during the speeches, I mean, it just really sunk in how lucky we all are to have each other. This was such a moment of gratitude. We've all been through a lot together, so being able to get together and celebrate something special like this just meant a lot to all of us. Passing out baby bottles for a drinking game.
3 or 4?
It should be a one shot. 1.5. 1.5.
Which is what? Right here?
You're not part of it. Stop! You gave me 2.5. Yeah.
I'm very disappointed in all the women, by the way.
I wanted my gun.
Line up. 1, 2, 3. Cheers.
Do it again. Look at everybody's nipples right now.
That
That is tampering. That is tampering. You can't do that.
Oh, that is bad.
I have no evidence of that.
There is no hole.
Okay.
That's a really bad hole. Alright, let's do it again. Is this tequila?
Whoa, why is there
Get him a refill.
You're really smart. I can't drink like I used to. This ain't college no more. How about everyone just moved to the shade? Nobody wants to be in the hot sun anymore. This right here is the real deal. These Oreo shooters. Best dessert I've ever had. Dog on the loose. Good job, Clark.
That's
awesome.
Hero.
Good morning, Zelda. Oh, yeah. Stretch it out. Stretch it out, girlfriend. Ow! That hurts. Oh. So I'm about to feed Princess Zelda here, and she's just patiently waiting. You hungry? So I'm actually trying to see if I can not feed my dogs kibble anymore. I don't know if there's necessarily anything wrong with kibble, but I feel like there are healthier alternatives that I can be feeding them that are more natural. Now I'm trying these patties. These are they're called Stella and Chewy's. It's actually raw food that's freeze dried into these patties, and I just boil water and like pour it over it, so then it just turns into like a wet food. So you just have to slowly start pouring the hot water onto it, and then I just take 2 forks and start breaking it apart so it comes out of patty form. And I see you, baby. I'm gonna give you your food right now. It comes out of patty form and just turns into like this wet food. So this is what it ends up looking like. And Zelda just gets very excited. Come on, Mom. Come on. Time to eat. Time to eat. I am starving like Marvin right now, waiting for Angie to get here so that we could head out to brunch. I'll show you in a second what I'm wearing. The aftermath of a day in heels. We're over it. Though we can't be over it because we have another event. So we're technically supposed to leave in about 15 minutes, but we're hungry, so we're waiting for our food. Ange had a nap. I definitely didn't. Sorry, I had an itch. Just kidding. Ooh, this new car smells. So I just finished up shooting that tutorial, took it all off. Now I'm going to drive to Party City, get a bow, and then drive to my mom's and surprise her with her new Lexus. Alright, I'm pulling up to my mom's. I have to like creep by, make sure she's not standing outside so I can put the bow on. Of course, just my luck, I'm driving by and I see her walking the dogs. So I had to just slowly like drive by and just keep going. Just over here chilling on a random street like a creep. My mom is one of those like really annoying people when it comes to surprises. Like they make it really hard because they like pick up on something and they're just like snooping around to try to find something out. Can you please let me surprise you? My brother has informed me that she just got back into the house with the dogs. So I'm give it a little time and then pull up. At this point, I'm surprised that no one's called the police about a suspicious vehicle trolling the neighborhood. All right, we're locked and loaded. The eagle has landed. Oh my god! Oh my god! Do you like it?
I love it.
Hey, just be careful. There's a helium tank in the back. Hi. Hi. Good morning. Oh. Can you just look at this naked little piglet? There's so little hair on his body right now. There's a little bit back here. But we're working on it. Good boy. So at the very end of April, my mom and I decided to host a dinner with all this yummy food that my mom made, just for a few of our friends and their moms. Since Iman's mom was in town from Canada, we decided to get the gang together and just have kind of like a pre-Mother's Day celebration. Some of you might recognize this dish. This is called tadik. It's one of my favorites. My mom makes really good Persian food. Even though we're Armenian, my whole family pretty much grew up in Iran, so my mom makes bomb Persian food.
My wife is silent. My wife is like,
This was just halfway through the meal. By the end, there wasn't so much as a grain of rice left. So we started to wind down and get ready to go outside and enjoy some fruit and desserts and obviously hookah.
Club Panosian tonight.
There's a dud in the middle.
Thank you for saying that.
Big ups to my brother for setting up the hookah.
Well, I guess
You think it's just a simple dinner party, but it turns into this. Yikes. How you feeling, Mom? I feel great. You did a great job tonight. Let's see if you do a great job on the cleanup too.